Hey, welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray. Glad you're here today. We have an exciting episode for you today. We're going to talk about AI chatbots versus human. How should you or should you not use them? Can an AI chatbot be your friend? We got that on the deck today. We got a lot of headlines we're going to pour through. And always, these headlines are not just headlines, but they're talking about how often the bigger brands, bigger things happening can affect your business, your smaller business, or what we can learn from them. WEF, World Economic Forum, which is happening in Davos, Switzerland right now. It's been in Davos, Switzerland since 1971. The current co-chairman of that amazing event is saying, hey, we should move Davos out of Switzerland. Number two, Apple is unveiling Siri as its first AI chat bot. We're going to talk more about that and what that means for you. OpenAI is targeting a record $50 billion funding round. Lululemon is hitting back at the board of directors and saying, well, we'll talk about what Lululemon's the founder is saying. We'll talk about that in a minute. These are the fastest growing jobs in the U.S. cities. If you're interested in knowing what those are and how it impacts you, YouTube sees managing AI slop as a priority in 2026. Yeah, Nathan's famous hot dog was sold. Coney Island landmark, Nathan's famous hot dog was sold for about $500 million. Good for them. And Vimeo, the video sharing platform competing with YouTube, kind of like the white label of YouTube, is laying off people. We'll talk about that, what that means for you. And Tesla self-driving car owners are getting a discount. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. Sit back, listen up for the next 30 minutes or so. We'll be entertaining you and giving you information to help you grow your business, whether you're hearing us live today or hearing us on demand across platforms, on Spotify, on iTunes, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, wherever you're at. We got a lot in store for you today. So here we go on the Rundown with Ramon Small Business Show. You know what? I'm just so excited for this episode because here's the first time in a long time I'm using a brand new mic stand. I had a metal stand before, kind of clunky. It had springs on it that you could see the springs. And that was okay. And then I got another microphone stand that was kind of a round weighted thing that stood on my desk and it was okay. But I always had to lean into it. I got a microphone stand from Amazon yesterday called, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's produced by Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E microphone stand. And this enables the microphone to come to me. I don't have to stretch my neck or stretch my head and go to it because my vision for the world I live in is about 60% of my world will be right here in this office doing amazing things from this studio. 40% of my world, give or take, will be traveling, experience events around the world, hosting events, being on stages, being with my clients and or with family. But this mic stand, man, Fine mic stand. Oh, I'm loving this. I can go back here and the mic stand comes back here a bit. I can move it up a bit. I can move up the mic stand, move down the mic stand, and it's svelte. It's svelte. It like is low profile on my desk so it doesn't get in the way. When I'm not using it, I can push it back like this and push it out of the way. So I'm loving it. And hey, these are small improvements you can do in your podcasting. And depending on what you're doing, the tool you use is important. I want to give credit to Hala Taha. I've been following her. She's kind of my North Star. Hala Taha, if you know her, tag her. Man, the insight and value she provides for the creator economy is amazing. So welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Thanks for joining me. We have a lot to cover today. Let me get to our first headline of the day and what that means for you. Ding, 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 ding. So BlackRock, this big investment firm, Larry Fint, mules moving WEF out of Davos. So BlackRock CEO Larry Fint is considering shifting the location of the World Economic Forum's annual gathering, long synonymous with its host city Davos, to other industrial hubs. You should also see WEF start doing something new, showing up and listening in the places where the modern world is actually built. The interim WEF co-chief wrote on LinkedIn. Fink is weighing relocating the flagship event, which has been held in Davos, Switzerland since 1971, to other cities that could include Detroit, Dublin, and Buenos Aires. Now, why is this important? What does this mean for your business? One, change is important. Oftentimes, it's good to change up what you're doing, not just to change it for the sake of change, but to change because sometimes you realize you've been doing something for the past 40 something, 50 something years, man, it may be time to change. It may be time to reinvent yourself. We talked about this on another episode of the Rundown with Ramon about the power of should you be reinventing yourself. We talked about this, the power of reinventing yourself before somebody else does, disrupting yourself before somebody else disrupts you. So Larry Fink's a smart guy, BlackRock CEO, trillions of dollars in investments, I'm guessing. If he's thinking about moving Davos, which has been there since 1971, moving Davos out 53 years, almost 54 years, I guess, maybe you should consider changes. What changes should you make in your business? Welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great, because I sure am. And welcome, Alexandra Nicole. Love it. Glad that you're here. Yeah, Alexandra, I got a big meeting today. I got a big meeting. And I'm like, I got to take the train in 2.5 hours. And I'm like, let me get ready, prepared. So as I go throughout my day, I can just pop off this mic and hop on the train and go to New York City. Thank you, Kim Wyckoff. Always good to see you here, Kim. Welcome back to the Rundown with Ramon. And of course, Ayanna. Yeah. I miss y'all, Ayanna. I should be at TSP scale. I should really be there. But hopefully I'll be back in the community. I'm in the family, but haven't been actively involved, just making some shifts and changes over the last year as I upright my business. But Ayanna, good to be missed. Glad you asked. I appreciate it. Natalie Gregg, what's going on? Glad you're here in today's Rundown with Ramon. We are popping, we are growing, and glad you're here. Ding, 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 ding. Here's the news. Apple is overhauling Siri as its first AI chat bot. Now, Apple had gotten some dings and some bad press for saying, hey, you're moving too slow with AI. Excuse me. And maybe it has. It's not been as fast moving as its big competitors in the tech market, as Microsoft, which owns Copilot, as Google, which has Gemini, as Anthropic is relatively new and owns Claude, and of course OpenAI owns ChatGPT, relatively new. A lot of companies are jumping on the AI bandwagon, but Apple had nothing. And what it had before, Apple Intelligence, didn't seem to quite work. But now it's going to be leveraging the power of Gemini and links in tying with Google, which is a smart move. Why not grow in partnership to do more? The iPhone maker plans to embed the new retooled Gemini-powered chatbot in iPhone, iPad, and Mac operating systems later this year, building on Siri's current capabilities. The chatbot will offer both voice and text-based models and will likely be revealed at Apple's annual developers conference in June. Separately, the information reports Apple is developing an AirTag-sized AI-powered, note this, wearable pin that includes cameras, microphones, and a speaker. What's interesting about this is these little pin-shaped devices that can, do audio and video and all these things. These are not new. I've seen people have these things for some time. One guy has one that can integrate into your CRM. And it's good. You start, make some money. But man, these things are so simple to build and replicate. And I know we learned this on Shark Tank as well. If you're building something that is not defensible, you got to be careful unless you're trying to sell it very, very cheap. If there's no high barrier of inventing it, no high barrier of the complexity of selling it, something's not there to at least give you a leg up or special IP. You know what? I don't know, especially somebody else that has money, as Kevin O'Leary says, I can just go out and do this myself. So kudos to Apple for working with Google Gemini, two powerful brands that are going to, A-plus players in the market. And I think the lesson learned for us as we seek to grow, you don't have to grow alone. You don't have to grow by yourself. You can work in partnership with other people and see how can 1 + 1 = 3 and grow together. Yes, I'm building zoneofgenius.com. Yes, we're launching events, which people are buying tickets. We have my online consulting service. We have clients people are buying. We have our production services like this, which is growing. Yes, we have this. But as I think of the next level of growth, it's the brands I partner with. That's one type of partner with who are paying me, investing in me to do things with them and for them. Yes. But the second type of partnerships, I just call Alexandra Nicole out as she builds EYG events, as she sees what I'm building. How do we grow together? She has her platform. She has her community. She has her people. She has what she's doing. She's a community leader. How do we grow together and make Alexandra plus Ramon equal dynamic? So my name is Ramon Ray, everybody. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Welcome to a brand new edition, a brand new episode encouraging you to grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. OpenAI is targeting a record-breaking $50 billion funding round. This $50 billion in funding that they're seeking will give them a valuation of between $750 billion and $130 billion. The last rounding fund it had fetched $40 billion and made its worth to be $300 billion. This next funding round will move that valuation up. Now listen, these are big boys and girls issues, big boys and girls problems or opportunities. So you may not, and most of you are not going to be getting a $50 billion round of funding. But I can tell you this, know what you're worth. Know what you're worth. Know the value. And I don't just mean, I know what I'm worth. God's blessed me. I don't mean that. I mean, generally know what you're worth. And part of knowing what you're worth is knowing what is the market paying for it. That's it. You cannot fight the market. You can say all day long, I'm worth $25,000 as a speaker. But if the market is willing to pay you $10,000 over and over and over again, either you're selling to the wrong market, or you're deceiving yourself, or your market value in this stage at this time is about $10,000, and there's no shame for that. This doesn't mean you can't say something else. This doesn't mean you can't give a higher rate, but this doesn't mean that you also have to fight when you get that lower rate and saying no to opportunities because you're too arrogant or too ignorant to realize valuation. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. As you're here today, you got a question for me, got insight for me, want me to answer something for you, type question dash or something like that so I can see it's a question. Ask me a question. I'll answer it live on the air here. And hey, if you're listening to us and you're in our podcast, listening to us on demand on the road somewhere, thank you. If you're reading one of our articles, thank you. Appreciate you being here in the Zone of Genius community. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, Lululemon founder hits back at board for see-through blunder. Chip Wilson continues. He's the founder of Lululemon. He's no longer, leading the company. But he's talking and firing right back at the board of directors. I'm sure he owns some shares. Maybe he's on the board. I don't know. But he's not running the company anymore. Somebody else is running it. And he's saying, what a total operational failure. Why would you make leggings that are see-through and our customers have to complain that the leggings are too see-through? Think about it. Think about it. Now, all kind of companies make mistakes, but he's an outsider probably itching to get back in. So he's making noise. He's rabble-rousing in the former, not the founder, but the Eric Schmidt, I forgot his name, the famous guy who was heading Starbucks, then left and then came back and I think then left again. He kind of would needle from time to time people as well. So founders do this. It's a company they founded or you were leading it for many, many years. And you're like, new people are leading it. You're like, this could be done better. And you're using the public tools of LinkedIn to do that. So, hey, it happens. And I think that's interesting to watch the how Lululemon, put it this way, is growing and or not growing. The top tier company serving athleisure wear to largely women's audience. And there's other competitors coming up. This happens to us. There's always somebody else, other competitors who want to take your lunch, and they will take it if you allow them, and especially if it's called self-inflicted harm, that are things that you don't have to let happen, but things that are happening. My name is Ramon. Everybody, welcome to a brand new edition to today's Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. Alexandra Nicole, ask an amazing question. We'll answer that in about 2 minutes. Love it, love it, love it. Curious, ding, 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 ding. What are the fastest growing jobs in U.S. cities? Well, fastest growing jobs, AI engineers snagged the top spot on 7 out of 10 jobs on the Rise City list, surfacing the fastest growing jobs in 10 metropolitan areas across the U.S. The data-backed rankings highlight where local opportunity exists and signal where each city's workforce is headed. From real estate jobs popping up in Dallas, new home sales specialists, real estate brokers, to entrepreneurial career paths in Los Angeles, and more. So AI roles are growing. This is not a myth, but more and more companies in this season at this time are saying, hey, we need to get into AI and we're going to invest in it. This is an interesting headline from YouTube talking about AI slop. But before we get there, let me make a few announcements, a few things I want to share with you all. Listen, this episode is brought to you by our friends at Bitdefender, and I'm encouraging you. You want to make sure your small business is protected from cyber criminals, from cyber hacks that go on and want to attack and are attacking your business. Do not let them win. Don't think, oh, nobody wants to attack me because I'm small. Oh, nobody wants to attack me because I'm a small business. Guess what? It's now easier to attack so many small businesses at scale. The question is, will you allow the criminals to win or not? I encourage you to go to bitdefender.com. bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. Go there right now and see what solutions we have to help you grow your business. bitdefender.com/Ramon. Does not hurt just to go there and check out what they offer. Many of you are saying, Ramon, we want you to mentor us. Ramon, we want you to consult with us. Ramon, can you help us grow your business? And I've said no. Until now, I encourage you to check out a brand new offering we have. People are signing up called Ramon Office Hours, where yes, Ramon Ray himself is giving you mentorship and coaching to help you start or grow your business. This is a perfect opportunity for those who are small business owners, business coaches, business consultants, and the like, and you're looking to get to the next level. Well, I will help you do that. Come into my office in the office hours, RamonOfficeHours.com. All right, let's go. And don't forget, of course, if you're not getting this insight via email, you're really missing out. You want to go to zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com, and sign up so you do not miss out. All right, let's keep going forward. YouTube CEO sees managing AI slop as a priority in 2026. Over 1 million YouTube channels now use the platform's artificial intelligence tools daily. 1 million YouTube channels over. CEO Neil Mahone says in his annual letter laying out priorities for the year, he emphasizes the role of AI in enhancing creativity and teases upcoming features, including short-form videos with users' AI likenesses expected in 2026. However, he also expresses deep concern about the proliferation of low-quality AI slop. Now, that is freaking annoying to me as well. Hey, Denny, glad you're here today. That's very annoying to me, the rise of AI slop. All my friends and other people are putting these fancy, cute little AI videos and dancing things and all kind of weird stuff. I get it. It's fun. But after a while, it's so much of it, it's annoying. Would y'all want to see me, sliding down a sleigh and singing Jingle Bells and a funny video of me, chasing after a lion? It's just, I don't know. I get it, but I think it's a bit much. So I don't know what you think about it, but I do think AI slop is growing. We're all fascinated. We can all use Sora or other AI tools, and I just think we're producing so much of it, and it's like, don't need it. Thankfully, there's LinkedIn. I think more of us are migrating there for the good stuff, but I hope people don't start putting nonsense and crap on LinkedIn. But AI slop is a big nuisance, and the question is, what can we do to use it less and less? My name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. Coming to our flagship topic of the day about AI bots, answering the question from Alexandra Nicole. If you have a question for me, pop it in the chat and I will answer that coming up in just a few seconds. Hey, some of you may know Nathan's Hot Dogs. This was a staple of me in Brooklyn growing up, Nathan's Hot Dogs, and they had the annual Nathan's Hot Dog You Need contest and more. Guess what? Nathan's Hot Dog has been sold for $450 million to Smithfield Food. So kudos to them. Hey, maybe you're thinking about buying a business. Maybe you're thinking about selling your business. It's doable. I've sold 3 businesses. I sold smallbiztechnology.com, I sold smarthustle.com, and I sold the Small Business Summit to 3 different individuals, 3 different companies. Selling your business, if you can grow it and somebody else sees value in it, why not? Or maybe buying a business, buying a website, buying a blog, buying a coaching business to scale your business, to take your business to the next level. Maybe you're buying it for the customer list. Maybe you're buying it for the brand recognition. Maybe you're buying it for the IP. You're buying it for some reason. This is not something that you should not think about. Cody Sanchez talks about this quite a bit. Is it time for you to buy or sell a business? My name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. 2 more quick headlines. We're going to dive into the flagship topic of the day. Vimeo is laying off its staff. There's a company called Bending Spoons, which owns companies like WeTransfer, owns StreamYard, and other big online brands, online services that have hundreds of thousands to millions of customers. It's called Bending Spoons. You may not even known about it. They bought Eventbrite recently, and Vimeo is now laying off staff. So it's just something to say, it's sad when people are being laid off, but I think it's cool when a larger company has economies of scale and says, hey, we can handle the engineering, we can handle the marketing, we can handle the operations, we can handle all this. So we don't need most of you who are running independently because we have a suite, a portfolio of services, and they can be served more cheaply by the staff we have. So headline of the day. Lastly, Tesla owners are using self-driving technology to get an insurance break. I love this. Lemonade is an insurance company which has introduced a 50% rate reduction for Tesla drivers when they use the electric car maker's full self-driving technology. And I know we can fight against this. We can say not. I have relatives of mine saying, nah, I don't trust the robots. I would never be in a Waymo car. I get it. but the data speaks for itself. And the facts are that when robots drive, they're much safer than humans. We can say no all day long. I posted this in a story yesterday. I was at Sam's Club seeing an orange machine, putting oranges in, squeezing the orange, making fresh orange juice. This guy was putting the juice into a bottle and capping it. Those jobs are going to be gone. I'm surprised his job is not gone. This is the fact. So as you're thinking of using robots, using AI, using technology in your business, don't shy from it. I know your good-hearted self is saying, I don't want to take the job from somebody. Ask yourself, do you want to build wealth and provide for your family and make the world a better place with the money God can bless you with? Or are you trying to say, hey, no, I'll do this manually so that I can provide somebody a job? Not an easy decision, but you got to think about what works best for you and what works best for your family. All right, let's dive into the flagship topic of the day today. Before we do that, thank you, Alexandra Nicole. Ask this smart question. If you want to be like Alexandria and ask me a question, I'm happy to answer it live on the air. And guess what? You asking a question helps other people too. Many people are not watching the show live. Many people are watching it on demand, and you can help them have a better experience. So question. How do you want people to experience you professionally? Here's what I would love, Alexandra, if they choose. First and foremost, I love having fun. I love entertainment. I love a laugh. I love people having a good time. Now, that may not be for everyone, Alexandra. Some people are more stoic. Some people are more serious. Some people show up different. So I don't like it when in rooms like this, everybody says, oh, I'm like this too. Oh, I have a high energy too. I'm like this too. Everyone doesn't. You be you. Let me be me. So number one, that they say, Ramon made me feel good. Well, I felt good energy with Ramon. I had a good laugh. He made my day better being with Ramon. So that's the number one way I'd love people to feel about me, Alexandra. I have it in my email subject line, unapologetically positive. This is how I like to show up. Number two, I hope they experience that I'm a true and honest and decent person. Honest person. And then number three, and last but not least per se, but last, yeah, I got 30 years, give or take. I always forget the exact number, but I've been in business. I've been in technology. I've been, whether making money from it or doing something, meaningful beyond just living life for a while. So at the age of 53 years old, being 54 this year, I got a lot of experience in a lot of things. And I love bringing that to the market. Hey, Darlene, good to have you here. Hope I see you at SMMW. But that's how I'd love to live my life. And Alexandra Nicole, thank you so much for asking the question. I appreciate you so much. And y'all listen, Alexandra Nicole is an amazing human. Y'all check her out, what she's doing at EYG Events. Really, elevate your growth at EYGevents.com. Alexandria is a mover and shaker. She's doing some pretty cool things. So you should check out what she's doing to elevate your growth, EYGevents.com. All right, the flagship topic of the day today. Trisha Rue, stop making me blush. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Got a big, impactful meeting today with a major brand that I'm going to talk to today to be their brand ambassador. That's what I'm going to pitch them on. It may not be called brand ambassador, but I am not messing around this year. I am not messing around. Thank you so much. We got Erica's here saying, I like being around people who laugh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So here's the thing. Flagship topic of the day today, AI chatbots. Many of the big players in the market, Tony Robbins and many others, are making these AI chatbots to be able to talk to people in their brand, in their voice. And I get it. And that's good. I'm glad they're doing it, experimenting with AI. There's a need for it, and you should do it. It's nice to go to Tony Robbins' page, and you could have Googled him years ago and got links to his articles, but now you can get advice from Tony Robbins as Tony Robbins would give it, more or less. But here's my nugget. Here's the approach I have about using AI. Yes, we should be using AI and any other technology to enhance our business. However, dear business leader, dear working professional, dear whoever you are, don't just dumbly use AI or any technology and let it supplant you thinking. Put the prompts in there, put the chats in there, but read through what it did. There may be some edits. There may be a new way you want to go, new way you want to do things. Also, don't forget to fact check your work as AI gets better and better and better. I think there'll be less of a need for that. But you should still glance to it and read it. Number four, remember, you have your own intuition. You have your own experiences. You have your own way of doing things that are just as valid, just as smart, maybe even better than AI. Don't forget that. I had my great grits debate. AI didn't tell me to do that. I was rocking with Dr. Will Moreland, Alexandria, and others are with us. And I'm like, let's have a debate about grits. Should we have sugar or salt? We had a fun time for an hour. We probably will do experiences like that again. AI didn't prompt me to do that. Now, AI can help me do it better. I can feed that to AI. But the lesson of the day today, all of you should be leveraging the power of technology in your business. And even more, all of you should be leveraging the power of AI in your business in particular. It's a game changer for me. This show, I'll tell you exactly what we do. We take the transcript, we feed it to AI, and we get the transcript from Restream. We feed it to AI, create one or more blog posts from it. My team, then another team member, goes on YouTube and edits the description and publishes it. Goes on Spotify, edits that and publishes it. Puts an article on zoneofgenius.com, which guess what? Is automatically goes to my email newsletter. We are not messing around. So I use technology as a high degree as I can in my own business. You should as well. But there's one thing I don't want you to forget, and I don't want you to forget about the human experience. The human experience can't be beat as of today. I don't think it'll be beat over the next 50 to 100 years. Ramon Ray here showing up, shouting out your name, calling out your name, having a smile, having relationships, saying hey to Darlene, hey to Alexandra, hey to Trisha Rue, the lunch lady. Yes, there's a version of AI that can do this. You can have a bot here, but you know it's a bot. And this is the thing I hear from most people. Once they find out it's a bot, once they know, oh, it wasn't really Ramon, they kind of tend to not be so interested in it anymore. They kind of tend to be like, oh, it's a bot. Not so good. Imagine if you're hearing music composed by a bot. Doesn't mean you won't hear it. It's good for background music, but it means so much better when it's connected to a human story. Why? Because this is how God made humans. Humans to talk to humans, humans to be with humans. If you're excited, if you love a relationship with a human, do me a favor, put human in the chat. If you're with me and you're like, yeah, I love the bots, I love the technology, I love the AI, but you're like, nothing beats human, put human in the chat. And it may not be for everybody, but I suspect that most of you hearing the sound of my voice live or on demand are people who are like, yeah, the human experience, I like it. It can't be beat. When I think about the events I'm going to upcoming in the coming months, Scale with Stability, Arkansas, human experience, Black Tech Week, human experience, Excel Summit for Men, human experience, Youth Leadership Conference, human experience, Creative Con, human experience. Some Juneteenth events I've been asked to keynote, human experience, and more. Human experience, my own series of events, Genius Talks, human experience. This is what it's all about. And that's for sure, Darlene. I'm a firm believer AI will never replace humans. People say, can AI get, I forgot what it's called, sentenic. I forgot there's a word that's S, sentinel. It's not sentinel, but it means when the technology transforms to human, I think something like that, sentient. Some of y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't think that can ever happen because I'm a firm believer. I believe that the human experience is something divinely God-powered, and you can have AI can do the mathematical equation to understand emotion. AI sees a little girl crying, her teddy bear behind her, broken. AI can know she must have dropped her teddy bear. Teddy bear, we've been programmed to know, are important to little children, and she dropped it, and she's sad. I know what sad means. Let me respond. That's a mathematical equation. I get it. It feels human, almost human-like, but it's still not human. And I think that's the part that, for me, I'm bullish on that technology can just never replace the power of the human. My name is Ramon Ray, everybody. This is The Rundown with Ramon as we get ready to close out soon. Danny, love you're here, your contribution. Let's never forget personal touch. We are individuals, and that is what customers want to have. Exactly right. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Alexandria. Alexandria says, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for always supporting our mission to elevate your growth. Yes, 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 yes. Love it here. Listen, I'm having a great day today. Tonight is our office hours. It's not too late to join. RamonOfficeHours.com. You want to check it out. RamonOfficeHours.com. I'm going to New York City today to meet with an amazing future client, branding client, to help them make a bigger splash in the New York market and possibly beyond. So I got my little jacket on today and more. Wishing you all a blessed, beautiful day. Make an impact in the world. Make a world a better place. We need